Escape from the Planet of the Apes is directed by Don Taylor, and who, by the way, directed the second Omen movie. Go ahead and check out my review for that. But anyway, in this film, Cornelius and Zyra flee back through time to 20th century Los Angeles, where they face fear and persecution. Now, Don Taylor directed this film. He, like I said, as I mentioned, um, and he also directed the second Omen movie, also which I mentioned as well. And I would say this movie is 100 times way better than Omen. I don't know Omen 2. I don't know what went wrong with Omen 2, but yeah. It didn't, it was slightly better than the first film, but it was still mediocre. The second Omen movie. That's pretty much my overall thoughts for that. But anyway, in this film, Escape from the Planet of the Apes is definitely like the best sequel to the original Apes series. This is like one of the best. Like I think this movie would say I would say this movie is as great as the very first Planet of the Apes movie, if not like surpassing uh the first original Planet of the Apes film. It's really great, guys. Like Escape, this film is more character driven than the previous film, maybe even the first original one, which is, and I really loved, and I really enjoyed and loved the original Planet of the Apes film. You guys go, like I said, you guys go ahead and check out my review for that. But anyway, yeah. And as a result of this film having a character driven narrative, it really helps building these characters with, the direction from Don Taylor, but also the actors. And it made me like relate to these characters, and it was pretty touching. And it was pretty touching and very beautiful. And there is definitely a theme in this movie. Like I said, from reading the premise of this film, facing fear and persecution, that is the main like topic, persecution, when it comes to this movie. That feeling of human guilt, that message, that theme that this film explores through these character driven um story. um but but yeah, it's definitely more intellectual than the first film. you know it's definitely it's this film is definitely better than like the second film, which I didn't really like. I really didn't like Beneath the Planet of the Apes. It's a step down, but this one's definitely a step up. Like I just want to watch the first Planet of the Apes and skip Beneath and just go straight to Escape. um but yeah, like it's a really good, great follow up to the original Planet of the Apes. And I just love Don Taylor's direction. I think this might be. I mean, I haven't seen every single movie from Don Taylor. Hold up, let me actually look up Don Taylor the movies. So he directed Escape from the Planet of the Apes, Tom Sawyer. I did not see that. Echoes of a Summer. I also did not see that. And Damien Omen 2. Okay, so yeah, comparing this movie to Damien Omen 2, this one is way better than Damien Omen 2, and way better, much better than Beneath the Planet of the Apes. And it's because of because of the acting, especially from Kim Hunter and Roddy McDowell. Their performances under the direction of Don Taylor, it was really well executed in my opinion. um and the makeup and the prosthetics of the apes were very convincing. um well, pretty convincing. But but it's pretty much the same. Um, but yeah, but yeah. I'm trying to think. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's this. But yeah, this is Escape from the Planet of the Apes is definitely the best, not one of the best, the best sequel to the original Apes. Planet of the Apes series. Personally, it's definitely a great follow up to the original one. Um, and it leaps further than Beneath the Planet of the Apes, which I thought was a step down from the franchise and as a sequel and and all that. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to say for Escape from the Planet of the Apes. Thank you so much for taking time to listening to my review, my thoughts. Please like and subscribe, definitely subscribe because that would help me out by a bunch. I appreciate that. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.